Have you been afraid to eat eggs because you thought they might trigger a heart attack or stroke? I know how that feels. For years, I avoided the yolk, thinking I was doing the right thing for my heart. But here's what I wish someone had told me sooner. Over 90% of heart attacks have nothing to do with the cholesterol in your food. And the yolk, the part we've been throwing away, might actually protect your arteries. Today, I want to show you how to eat eggs the right way. So you're not just avoiding harm, you're actively protecting your heart. Just a few small changes in how you cook, combine, and enjoy your eggs can help reduce the real risk behind heart attacks and strokes, inflammation, blood sugar swings, and damaged blood vessels. If you've ever wondered, are eggs really bad for my heart? This is for you. Let's clear up the confusion, gently, honestly, and help you feel confident with every bite again. You see, there was a time when everyone, even doctors, told us to fear cholesterol. They said it would clog our arteries. They told us to skip the yolk and stick with egg whites only. And many of us did. Maybe you did too. I know I did. We switched to cereal, toast, and low-fat everything, hoping we were doing the right thing for our heart. But what if I told you that shift may have done more harm than good? Because the real danger to your heart isn't from eating an egg. It's from chronic inflammation, from high blood sugar, and from tiny silent injuries inside your blood vessels that build up over time. The good news? Eggs, especially the yolk, are packed with nutrients that help calm those dangers down, not stir them up. So instead of cutting them out, we just need to eat them in a smarter way. Not fried in bad oil, not with white toast and bacon every morning, but in a way that helps your body stay steady, strong, and protected. Let me ask you this. Have you ever skipped breakfast or grabbed something quick like white toast, a muffin, or a bowl of cereal just to get something in your stomach? Maybe you thought it was lighter than eggs. Maybe you were afraid of the fat. But what happens after that? You feel good for a little while, then tired, foggy, even shaky a few hours later. And before lunch, you're already reaching for a snack. That's not your fault. That's your blood sugar crashing. And it happens more often when you skip protein and fat in the morning. Eggs, when eaten right, can help smooth that out. They give you steady energy, keep you full longer, and help keep your blood vessels calm, not inflamed. So here's something simple you can try tomorrow. Boil 2 eggs tonight. In the morning, slice them up with a little avocado. Maybe add a few cherry tomatoes or spinach with olive oil. It's quick, it's gentle on your body, and it gives your heart the tools it needs to stay healthy. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but isn't cholesterol in eggs the problem? That's what we were told for decades. One egg has about 185 milligrams of cholesterol, and for a long time, we believed eating cholesterol would raise cholesterol in our blood. But the body's smarter than that. Your liver, it's like a thermostat. When you eat more cholesterol from food, it makes less. When you eat less, it makes more. For most people, about 80%, eating eggs doesn't raise cholesterol in a dangerous way. It actually helps the body stay balanced. So if you're cutting out eggs to lower cholesterol, you might be working against your own body. Now here's the real culprit: sugar and refined carbs. Those pastries, sodas, bowls of white rice. They push your insulin too high too often. And when insulin stays high, it turns on a switch in your liver, one that tells it to make more cholesterol, especially the kind we don't want. So it's not the yolk in the egg, it's the sweet roll or white toast beside it. Let's go one step deeper now. Let's talk about something inside the yolk, something most people have never heard of: choline. Your body needs it, but can't make enough on its own. That's why we have to get it from food. And guess what? Egg yolks are one of the best sources. Choline helps clear out a natural waste in your body called homocysteine. At low levels, homocysteine is harmless, but when it builds up, it can damage the inside of your arteries, like tiny scratches under the surface. Once those scratches appear, it becomes easier for things like cholesterol and calcium to stick, and that's how plaque begins. But when you give your body enough choline, it knows how to clean that up. It keeps your arteries smooth from the inside out. So every time you eat an egg yolk, you're not feeding your fear. You're feeding your heart. Now, you've probably heard of LDL cholesterol. They call it the bad kind. But here's something most folks don't know. LDL by itself isn't dangerous. It only becomes harmful when it gets oxidized, kind of like how metal rusts or butter goes rancid. That's when it can sneak into artery walls and cause trouble. This is where lutein and zeaxanthin step in. They're powerful antioxidants, and they're both found right in the egg yolk. Think of them like little bodyguards. They travel with your cholesterol in the blood, shielding it from damage. So instead of turning rusty and dangerous, your LDL stays stable and much less likely to stick where it shouldn't.
Every time you eat a well-cooked egg, not over-fried, not drowned in bad oil, you're giving your heart these quiet protectors. They don't shout, they don't show up in commercials, but they're doing the work, right where it matters. Now let's talk about something even more important: inflammation. That word comes up a lot, but in your heart, it's not just a concept, it's a warning sign. See, most heart attacks don't happen because a plaque slowly blocks an artery. They happen because a plaque becomes inflamed and then suddenly ruptures. Imagine a small sore inside your artery wall. It looks fine from the outside, but inside it's irritated, full of immune cells, chemicals, pressure, and one day it pops open. Your body tries to heal it, but instead it forms a blood clot. That clot blocks blood flow, and that's what causes a heart attack or a stroke. So, keeping inflammation down, that's one of the smartest things you can do for your heart. And again, eggs can help you do just that, especially if they come from pasture-raised chickens, the kind that roam outside and eat grass and bugs. Those eggs have more vitamin D and omega-3s. Vitamin D helps calm your immune system. Omega-3s help reduce swelling and irritation in your blood vessels. Together, they help make plaque more stable and much less likely to burst. So, when you choose the right kind of egg, you're not just eating breakfast. You're lowering the silent fires in your arteries, the ones that most people don't even know are there. Now, here's something you might have noticed. When you start your day with cereal, toast, or a bagel, you feel full for maybe an hour or two. Then, suddenly, you're tired, a little shaky, maybe even irritable. That's not just aging. That's your blood sugar going up too fast and crashing just as hard. But eggs, especially with the yolk, are rich in protein and healthy fat. They don't spike your sugar, they help your energy stay steady, and they keep you full longer. No sudden crash, no grabbing for cookies or crackers before lunch. And here's why that matters. Every time your blood sugar spikes, your body releases insulin to bring it down. But too much insulin over and over leads to insulin resistance, a major driver of heart disease, weight gain, and inflammation. So, by starting your day with protein, you're not just feeling better in the moment, you're protecting your heart for the long haul. Even one egg-based breakfast can calm that roller coaster inside your body. So when you look at it closely, an egg isn't just a simple food. It's a powerful little package built to protect your body on many levels. The choline in the yolk helps clear out homocysteine, keeping your artery walls smooth and strong.
The lutein and zeaxanthin act like shields for your LDL cholesterol, guarding it from the damage that leads to plaque. The vitamin D and omega-3s calm down the fires of inflammation, making plaques less likely to rupture and less likely to cause a stroke or heart attack. And the protein keeps your blood sugar steady, reduces cravings, and protects you from the insulin roller coaster that wears your body down over time. All that in one humble egg. So instead of fearing it, we just need to treat it with care. Cook it right, pair it with the right foods, and let it do what it was made to do. Now let's talk about something important. How you cook your eggs matters just as much as eating them. If you want to keep all the good stuff inside, the choline, the antioxidants, the healthy fats, you've got to be gentle with the heat. Boiled eggs, steamed eggs, or poached where the yolk stays soft. These are your best friends. They protect the nutrients and don't turn the fats into something harmful. Now let's talk about what goes with your eggs, because sometimes it's not the egg that's the problem, it's the company it keeps on your plate. Think about a typical American breakfast. Fried eggs, served with bacon or sausage, and a few slices of white toast. Sounds familiar? In this meal, the egg isn't your enemy. It's the salty, processed meats full of nitrates and saturated fat. It's the white bread, a refined carb that quickly turns into sugar in your blood. Together, that combination creates the perfect storm: inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and more stress on your heart. Now, imagine a different kind of plate. 2 soft-boiled eggs, half an avocado, a small pile of spinach sautéed with garlic, and a few slices of tomato. It's still simple, still tasty, but it works with your body, not against it. The avocado gives you healthy fats and potassium. The spinach offers fiber and magnesium to relax your blood vessels. The tomatoes? They bring in antioxidants like lycopene, great for your heart. This isn't just breakfast. It's a team of nutrients working together to calm your system and protect your arteries from the inside out. So now the question is, how many eggs is okay? How much is safe and still good for your heart? Here's what the best research tells us today. For most healthy adults, 1 to 3 eggs a day is perfectly safe. That's not too much. In fact, it fits well into a balanced, nourishing diet. You don't need to count them like pills. Just listen to your body and make sure the rest of your plate is working with your heart, not against it. But there is one important note. If you've been diagnosed with familial hypercholesterolemia, a rare condition where your body struggles to handle cholesterol, or if you already have heart disease or type 2 diabetes, you may need to be more cautious. In that case, 3 to 4 eggs per week may be more appropriate. But the key isn't to guess. It's to talk with your doctor and check your blood work from time to time. Your numbers will tell the story, and your doctor can help you adjust gently and safely. So, no, you don't have to fear eggs. You just have to eat them wisely, with care, with balance, and with your own health in mind. So here's what I'd like you to take away from this. An egg, especially the yolk, is not something to fear. It's a quiet helper, a protector if you let it be. Cook it gently, pair it with the right foods, and enjoy it as part of a meal that truly supports your heart. No need to complicate things. No special diet, no big overhaul. Just one small shift, one better breakfast to start your day steady and strong. You deserve to feel good, to feel clear, to feel like your heart is working with you, not against you. Try it tomorrow. Just 2 eggs cooked simply. Add a little avocado, maybe some spinach or tomato. Let your breakfast be something that builds you up, not something that wears you down. And if this helped you feel more confident about eggs, stick around for more. We'll talk soon about the early signs of stroke and heart trouble and how to stay ahead of them, one step at a time.